Good morning, Mitchell families. Today is Tuesday, December 22nd. This is the middle of our last week of virtual learning before we go into winter break, and we are so happy to be together today, even if it's virtually. I know yesterday there was lots of fun stuff happening virtually at Mitchell. There were movies being shown and laughter being had, and that is the goal of this week, that even though we know that there is a lot of challenge and a lot of different emotions that come every year around this season, and especially this year with everything going on, that we're going to find moments to find that joy together this week as much as we can. So just know that the goal of this week, as we said yesterday, is not to add any stress over school to anyone, not to teachers, not to students, not to parents and families. It's really just about sharing in that joy this week if it helps you to do so. So we don't have any student birthdays today, but I'd like to give a reminder that thank you so much to our birthdays from tomorrow, who already had a shout out yesterday, and we'll get another one tomorrow. And I apologize again to our birthdays from yesterday, to our two wonderful young men, that I did make that smart mistake. And thank you so much. We know that mistakes are always expected and respected at Mitchell. And I'm happy I was able to model that, and that most importantly, one of our amazing parents was able to share such a positive outlook in how mistakes can actually be a positive thing. So we value and honor you for that. So yesterday, I loved reading your Jamboards about someone who inspired you in 2020, and possibly someone who, a new skill that you learned. And there are so many great things that I'm going to be making a Mitchell Jamboard where I pull different ones from everybody who shared them yesterday. And then we're going to start off 2021 with those, because I think it's a really inspiring way. But a couple that I did get to look at right away yesterday, from room 330, thank you, 7th grade in McQueen. Naeem said, someone who inspired me in 2020 is Jalen Smith, a football player, because he helped a lot of entrepreneurs, like small businesses. And I also learned a new skill because watching him helps me now tip faster. And how amazing that Naeem was able to take both of those things. Someone who inspired him because he helped out small businesses, which was really, really important this year, because a lot of people who have small businesses are suffering because of the economy change with COVID. And that he got to learn a new football skill from him. So thank you, Naeem, for modeling how to bring both of those things together. That is awesome. Siani said, one person who inspired me in 2020 was my mom. She pushed me to be a better and better person. And we are so grateful to all of our moms out there, because they really are the ones who hold it together so often for us. I know I'm 46 and my mom still does it for me. Don't tell anyone I'm 46. If you tell everyone I'm 36, straight A's on your second marking period. Just saying. You can quote me here. Our class of 2020, no matter what, teachers are here for us to teach and prepare for our future. Fatu, thank you so much for sharing that. That meant so much to everybody at Mitchell. This has been a really hard time for teachers, because all they want is to be with you and to be sharing with you, and to have to learn all the new skills that they've learned. Thank you for shouting them out. That was very, very meaningful. I shared it with everyone. Also in our class of 2020, one of our anonymous graduates shared that she got to know her sisters more, and that just made my heart super happy. I thought that was wonderful. In in room 217, Jessica shared, I learned how to ride a bike without training wheels. Congrats, Jessica. That's an amazing feeling. That's so great. So congratulations for that. Enjoy riding that bike without your training wheels. We're proud of you. In 217, Jeslyn said, I learned how to wrap my sister's gifts, and my mom taught me. It's so great when we can learn a skill from someone that we love, and wrapping a present is super, super fun. I wonder what she got. I wonder what the present was, Jeslyn. You'll have to let us know. And in 217, my dad inspired me to keep going and do what I'm doing, and that's from Sultan. And yes, we know your dad is wonderful, Sultan, and thank you so much for shouting him out. Our dads, for those of us who have our dads there for us, that is absolutely an amazing thing to have. I know that we have so many people who are special to us in our lives, whether it's our moms or our dads or our grandmoms or our aunties or whoever they are. And this is a really important time of year to remember them and to share that, whether it's someone who's no longer in your life or someone who is in your life. If there's a way that you can tell them how important they are to you, take a moment to do that, because it means so much to them to be able to share in that joy with you. So for our daily message, we will continue in our last week of 2020. And we said yesterday, right, it's really hard to wrap up 2020 and that it's going to be different for every single one of us because we all have had a unique experience. But that we are going to focus on how we grew and how we care for each other and what we have learned, because they are the things that we can control and we can feel really positive about, even through the challenge and the negativity that we've all been through. So yesterday you shared someone in your life who inspired you or a new skill you learned. Today you're going to share one word to describe you, because one thing we can all say is none of us gave up, even when there were really hard days. And there may have been days that you tapped out. There may have been moments that you're like, oh, I know I'm not handling this well. We all have had those, but you didn't give up. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still a part of our school community. You did not give up. None of us did. So it's really important that, I know it's hard sometimes to find a positive word to say about ourselves, especially maybe if we're not feeling like we're in a really good place, but try to think of a word that describes you from this year that you feel really good about. And I would love, love, love to read them. I'm really excited to see them. For our pledge today, as a loved part of the Mitchell family, I have an important job to do today. I will focus on my education to create the life I want for myself in the future. I will speak to members of my Mitchell family kindly. We are all in this together. I will learn from my mistakes. I am reflective. I will never give up. I am resilient. I will always be proud. I am purposeful. I will reach out to an adult I trust for help. I'm interdependent. I'm a mighty Mitchell hero. My actions inspire others. We are Mitchell. This is our house. We rise as one, even from home. Don't forget to take 5 and breathe whenever you need today. Remember to open that window if you need. Get some cold air. Another suggestion someone had is to just sing really, really loud, whether it's a song you love or a song you can't stand. If you sing it super loud, that helps decompress and put you in a new space to reset. And remember today, as always, you are loved.